Okay, hello everyone. I'm Newtonian Turtle of the Black Pants Legion. And with me here today, we have a whacker.
Man, comma.
Man, comma?
You're supposed to finish the statement.
Aw, shit.
You fucked it up. Congrats.
Thank you. Thank you. Uh, well, hello Night Owl. Hello True Cicero. We have ourselves a whacker. We also have ourselves a track. Oh, never mind. Ether got the track.
Yeah, I was about to say I know this track. I'm gonna let other people
It's
chime in.
It's a pretty famous track, so
Yeah, man.
you know. But hey, I thought we rag on Whacker all the time.
No, we don't do that in the Legion.
You don't do that in the Legion? Okay, never mind.
No.
Well, I'm being nice to Whacker for no reason then.
Yeah, man.
For no clear reason.
Water break. All right, I have iced tea. I'm drinking iced tea. I have a posture.
Oh, iced tea and posture. All right. Well.
Yeah, man.
The nice thing about.
Hey, it's time for old man stretch. Oh, yeah, okay, that's good.
As long as it's not
All right.
alcohol, he counts it. Hell
Look, man, it is Sunday, so
stretch. What's wrong with drinking alcohol on a Sunday?
blue laws, man. Come on. You forget I live in the South.
That sounds lame.
It really is.
But Whacker, we're doing this.
It is I.
It is a date.
Man, shit, it's that Diggy Bear, man. He done jumped in here and he, man. Yeah, man.
Hell yeah. We have a Diggs Bear too now.
Hit me.
Diggy Bear.
Man.
Yeah, man.
Any good racing game?
There are no good racing games. Only the games that you play.
Aw, thank you.
Got them. Hey everybody, welcome to WPLS 6. This is F122. Are we live?
Yes.
Hi everybody. Ether.
So all right. Because we have a time limit and stuff, and hey Diggs.
Hey.
And people are like, get on with it. Let us get on with it.
Let's get it on.
What are you? How am you?
Whacker, I'm going to be really nice to you.
Yeah.
I'm not.
We're gonna go. This is Jedi. Okay.
Man.
This is a track I know not at all. Yeah.
What track is this?
Saudi Arabia. Jeddah. Man, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. They're Sauber.
Yep.
Now, Whacker, tell me if you think you hear anything, something a bit different.
I've got the game muted so I can hear you guys.
He got he put a Hemi in it.
Even better than a Hemi.
Nothing better than a Hemi in an F1 car.
Do I need to turn my?
Yes. You need to turn
Is it
your
whining?
audio on.
Okay, hold on. Let me put on my. I think I know what you did, but let me put on my headphones. Hold on.
And you'll be like, "Thank you, Newtonian Turtle."
Is that your name?
Or Ninja Turtle.
Oh God, you did.
Ninja, why are you so against having tags on your name?
Because he's
you could represent your two of possibly actually just one of your amazing communities like Bandy from the other.
Also, Ding.
Oh shit! What the fuck? Why'd you do that?
Why my brakes didn't work?
Oh yeah, let's play the brakes.
It did.
Actually,
it
it did look like the brakes worked.
It didn't work at all. Like I was on the brakes full and it did nothing. What the hell?
We get the investigation here. We gotta find out which team picked your brakes.
Shut up while I listen to the. Oh God, listen to that noise.
Well, first of all, let us go to the settings. Did I leave brake magic on?
You might want to turn on brakes.
Is there brake magic?
There could be brake magic. I think there is a magic button. Wait. Oh. There is.
Calibration, baby.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. No, there's no. There's throttle. There's steering.
Oh, hey.
There's no brakes.
And yeah, man.
What's up, Whiff? Hey, Ether. And I enjoyed watching the Hello Kitty adventure that Ether's been playing.
Why is there no
What's
brakes?
funny is it's free on Apple Arcade, so I've been playing it on my phone for like months. If I have more time than to play a game of solitaire, which is about 2 minutes or so, then I'll just kick.
There we go. We are now back. We are so back.
Hey, back.
With
We're
working
so back.
brakes.
Okay, so Ninja, your social security number is 575555555, right?
Yes.
And your mother's maiden name was Turtle. Okay, cool.
Turtle.
Oh wait, shit! You said we're not muted anymore.
Got him, boys.
Yeah. Am I doxxed?
I believe you are.
Man, I need to get that.
Life alert.
Get that. Wasn't that one CEO that drove around with his like social security number on a bus saying "Come hack me, bro"?
And he's been hacked like more times than you can fucking count.
What?
Mad Ducks just loves to click and download links. All right.
Look, man.
Listen, if the link wasn't meant to be downloaded, why would they send it to me?
Yeah.
So there's one downside of doing this. The car is slower.
The downside is you get pushed into the ground.
And the game does not, like, compensate any of the times for the car being slower.
That makes no sense whatsoever. The fastest F1 season was what, 2004, 2005?
2020.
You essentially showed the world how I want to go out there and turtle. If I know I'm like, if I know I'm getting taken out or like some bad shit's about to happen, I'm gonna go rent the fastest car or motorcycle I could rent, because I won't go through the whole buying process at the end of my life. They won't give it to me. I'll rent it. I'll kick it in the highest gear and go towards the biggest wall I could aim for.
just make sure that you do the like.
If I hit 88, I'll go back to the future or something like that.
No, the insurance option, the coverage option when you rent.
Yeah.
Always
Then they don't can't get mad at my corpse for crashing it because I had the insurance.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
In the wrong. What the hell did I just? What did it just
One
happen?
more day, boys. One more day, chat.
For what?
25 of you are the only ones who are going to know about it.
What?
What? Why is it showing crash? It's not crashing.
Did you just crash, Ninja?
Did I just crash?
Again?
Crashed.
Like in game or in the game?
Yes.
We lost the game.
I'm not
Yes.
sure what's happening. Well, please hold.
Yeah, man.
All right. I think we should be back. We should be back.
Twitch should really allow ultra wide streaming.
Ether is giving us the singulo thing, whatever that means.
Singular?
It's a
Isn't that
filler emote.
Is that a space station thing?
Oh yeah.
I think he divided by 0, and yes, the stream is back on. All right.
So yeah, that level of Singulo is level 6, which means it ate way too much of the station and already got out. So you're pretty much dead when you see that one. 5 is still containable, although usually breaks most basic containment sizes.
Oh,
4
shit.
is normal. Oh shit.
Chat, I just realized I'm in chat with 2 engineers again, so I can get shit explained to me.
Okay. What do you want?
How have you ever fast gone, when, why?
Yeah, one more time.
Whatever, fast on and why?
Yeah, how have you never fast gone, when, up, shift, go?
Not the same question.
It's close enough.
Is it though?
Yeah, it is. Oh god, this sounds so good. I've missed this sound.
How I never gone when shift go.
Yeah, man.
Because I am the shift. I don't clock out.
I see. So in other words, your salary. Got it.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah,
how's
yeah,
the
man.
audio in the stream? Is
Let me
this,
see. Hi everybody, welcome to Lee Hills Lyrics.
Hello.
is this just so loud that no one can hear what we're saying?
Sounds good to me.
Oh, nice.
I just listen to that. Listen to the sound.
Dude, we're being nice to Whacker.
Listen to this sound.
Just so loud.
Oh,
So high pitched.
it's so good.
Oh, I forgot I did that.
Nani the fuck, yo?
My login.
We go
Get
high.
low. Get low.
Oh, get low.
Get low. Get low. Get low. You're doing that rewind thing, man.
I am.
How do you?
I'm
Okay, man,
rewinding
shit.
time.
Okay, Diggs. How do you rewind reality like that? How does that work from an engineering standpoint?
You don't.
Well, he just did it. So how do you do it? How does it work?
Oh, in this context, video game
No.
logic allows many things to happen, Whacker. So when people invented video games, they wanted to explore unexplored things that aren't really possible in the real world.
Oh, okay.
So they put this. This is mostly a simulation, I'm assuming, because F1 doesn't really think arcadey. So it's
Right.
probably closer to normal, but I think they added some features that were reality bending, so the experience is more important than hitting the wall, instantly dying, and then have to be reborn and grow up again to be a racer. That's a completely different game.
It would be kind of lame if you had to wait like 17 years between like trying a.
What if it forced you into like a Sims type game, and you have to raise the kid to be a perfect
Look.
racer while also maintaining good grades and not getting child support taken away as you force them to drive it too?
Max Verstappen
Yeah.
simulator.
I just remember, playing Play by Cuneiform tablet way back in the day.
I don't even know what you're saying. Is that like turn-based 4X games by email file?
Yeah, except it's by a little cuneiform tablet, and you had to send it by camel across the desert to the Fertile Crescent to wherever you were sending it to.
What is the
Wow.
what is the bandwidth of a camel?
1 or 2 pumps.
It's not a dromedary.
No, because there's double. The one is 2.4, the other one is 5 gig
Yeah,
Wi-Fi.
yeah, one's leaded, one's unleaded.
Yeah,
Leaded camel.
Yeah, man.
yeah. Those are the ones that kind of go. Blah, 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 blah. Hey, Sally, which teams are you driving for? What team are you driving for?
Beeple Motors Racing.
Hey, Diggs and Whack can be heard clearly. Turtle, you don't gotta hear Turtle, guys. Don't worry. He's driving. We're the pit crew.
I'm driving apparently poorly. Yep, gains
You're not
all the way
driving
up.
too poorly.
Well, so this is the downside: is this engine is slower than the V6.
God damn it.
It doesn't have the same like mid-range torque that the V6 does. So I will fail all these practice programs.
Man,
This hurts my soul.
Listen, Whacker. I will gladly take a slower car if I can hear that engine sing again.
I know. I'm just saying though, saying it's slower, is that really true? 'Cause
wow.
A Max Verstappen rocket-powered Mohawk. Okay. Have either of you seen rocket-powered Mohawk?
oh,
Alright. I'll send you
Is it-
videos after this.
I thought a Mohawk was hair. How is it rocket powered?
He has the power of a shed and lots of swearing.
A shed.
A shed.
Was this power given by Whacker's immortality? I could grant you a shed at a discount. I can't really afford it.
powered Mohawk.
Yeah. I'm gonna play Tiny Rose while we play, or while we stream.
I can stick around for about another 10 minutes, and then I gotta go do adult-related shit.
You don't want to
We'll see
hear
the
this
channel
engine,
in
Whacker?
3 minutes after that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Only 3 minutes, though.
Okay. This, I haven't watched any of his videos, but looking at the titles of his videos, this looks good.
That good, bro.
Lance Stroll will not attack. I found some chickens. Christian Horner sexting.
Yeah.
Rage Against the Grand Prix. F1 Miami is already a disaster and I like it. North Korean Grand Prix circuit made it what? What the fuck?
Oh, Whacker. Whacker, you are merely scratching this rocket-powered surface.
Dude!
There are things that I cannot say on stream that rocket-powered Mohawk will gladly say them.
Oh god, some of these thumbnails, dude, wow.
Wait, I do have the warnings on, don't I? So, you have, Osama bin Russell.
Okay. Okay.
Osama bin Russell.
Osama bin Russell. What else does he?
The Michael Massey Death Machine, the Mercedes ransom note.
The massive, yep. So
Hamilton fan fakes his own death.
so I set my race engineer to Japanese for a joke.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I can turn it back to English if you guys want.
I have no interest. I don't. It's not. I don't really care. It's
or
funny.
just leave it in Japanese because you know.
You have to translate.
Yeah, you're gonna have to translate everything.
There's subtitles at the bottom, but yeah.
I didn't
Who
ask
is
for
Hamilton?
subtitles. I asked for translation.
Yeah,
Okay.
bears can't read, man. Come on.
All right.
Come on.
Well, that was rude of me. I will translate. Well, there's also an Italian option, but I didn't want to get the Ferrari pit strategy.
And plus, you got to keep both hands on the wheel.
Yeah. How do I speak back to my Italian race engineer in Italian with both hands on the wheel?
Does this mean that fucking Leclerc drives with his knees? Is that what you're telling me?
I mean, that might be why he keeps getting slower. Forgot what I'm supposed to be doing here.
Me too, man. Shit.
I'm just gonna drive past and whatever happens, happens. Oh, tire management. Oh, we are so boned.
Why?
Oh, maybe not. Yep, we're boned.
Bone zone.
Are you still watching,
No, I'm just reading his video name titles. This is horrible. Mark Webber disgraces himself for milk.
What? I'm very confused.
I'll send you some rocket power. So you have to have some exposure to Formula One to get all the in jokes.
Inbred ruins Aston Martin.
That's a Lance Strolovich. Oh, Whacker, there's a mountain of Formula One memery that I need to give you.
Baby harvesting merch demons plus Rip the Devil. What the fuck? Okay. Everybody versus Christian Horner. Why didn't you guys tell me about this sooner?
Well, Whacker, this is the one stream we're being nice to you.
I didn't say that.
Oh.
Yeah, Diggs said he wasn't abiding by that convention.
This is the one
I
stream.
said I would consider it in a different timeline.
No, you just said you weren't.
No, that was a different timeline.
This is the one stream that I'll be nice to you.
Okay.
Yeah. And he always keeps his promises.
Well, at least I try.
Hand of blood.
Disgusting. That's just disgusting. Ether.
That's disgusting.
I think I have to go all the way back out to the main to switch to the other practice set. But we just wait.
You didn't. Look, man. Pretend you didn't see that 2022 Imola preview. Jesus Christ. Okay, all right. I've got a lot to.
Are you just checking on YouTube?
I'm not watching his videos.
No, right. Are you just checking his videos on YouTube?
Yes, that's
okay.
all.
He's got a Patreon with about 10 times as much stuff.
I don't believe in Patreon.
The session is drawn to a close, so let's review our top three. Russell, Sainz, and Sergio Perez.
All right, let's just
Sadly, it's...
But Sergio Perez.
Yeah, Checo Perez. Well, he was still in. Question, quick practice. This is the only way to get any of the stuff for practice.
Engine power. Drive a lap without leaving the track.
Listen. I might be kind of slow.
No, dude, this is you.
I knew that.
For you, track limits are just suggestions, man.
Listen, if I wasn't meant to go over there, why is there still road over there?
Just because there's road over there doesn't mean you can have it.
Yes, it
No,
does.
it's made for him. He pays taxes.
Yeah.
But do taxes pay for F1 tracks?
Yes.
Well, wait. This is Bahrain, so never mind.
I mean, this is Saudi Arabia, not Bahrain.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, it's Jeddah.
This is Jeddah. This. Get all the. Hopefully we get all these. Oh yeah. Alright, that's that done.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
All right, it's 12:30. I need to go do adult-related crap.
Alright,
Well,
well,
shit chat. Say goodbye, Whacker.
bye, Whacker.
Chat, thank you very much. Everybody was very nice to me today.
And you got to hear something nice. Something that could have been.
Yes, and Ether, yes, you are the reason that I learned about that. Congratulations.
Damn.
I will review this later.
Why rest in peace?
Yeah, man. Have some chat. All right. Have
later,
fun, boys.
Later.
Take care.
That's also my my driver's name, the bottom left.
Ah.
I think we're probably going to start at the back of the again, but that's okay. Okay, that's just some more crap.
Yep. I just picked up a chain chomp.
Oh, nice.
So I'm happy about my life.
A chain chomp.
Legally
Nice.
distinct. They call it a big chomper, but you know what it is. You know what it is.
A big chomper.
It's a big old chomper.
Heckin' chomp.
Heckin' chomp.
Session.
Damn.
No, we're just in quiet. We're just gonna see some of the views from the track.
We need to see the views.
See this chomp put his helmet on.
Interesting.
Set up.
Yeah.
Want to increase top speed. Nice. Fake. I believe this one still does tires wrong. Oh, I need.
Wingardia.
Vanguard.
So it lets you fine tune all the way down to like downforce and shit.
Well, this is. Yeah, this is still kind of a. This is still kind of a. Like a approximation. So normally for like Arrow, you'd actually be tweaking the individual panels on the front.
Right.
This is just kind of like, let's just take it up and down in increments.
Okay.
54. This is increased tire pressure is higher tire temperatures. That is wrong. So we want. And then hello, whoever joined.
Hello.
Hi, Cookie Mama.
Hey, Cookie.
Get a mouthful of sand. Alright. Yep, that should speed. Go and put a banker lap in. Yeah.
Also, a Buster Sword I just picked up called a Buster Blade. That's great.
A Buster Sword.
Yeah, it's a Buster Blade.
Oh, sorry.
It's obviously different, sorry. You might not understand. Let's see. Put that there. So if you had to ask you, what would be your favorite track of all time? Like, even in any racing levels? Like, let's say F1. Do you have a favorite track?
The favorite track of the Formula One games for me is probably Spa.
Okay. Why?
Favorite track for like GT racing is Road America.
Okay.
And especially for vintage, like Road America is just. I really like Road America. Thank you, chat. Oh, guys, get the fuck out of the way.
Yeah.
Just ruined my lap.
I believe it.
My bot ass.
Bot ass?
I think it's Botas is how it's supposed to be said. But
Alright,
bot ass is
Botas.
funnier.
I agree with you.
Oh, 11th. Not bad. Let's return to garage. Advance time. And then get on other... 22. This is the 22 season.
Oh.
2022. We also have... so here's the full grid. You have Max, Charles, Carlos Sainz still at Ferrari. Hamilton, Russell still at Mercedes.
So it's a bit older.
Yeah. Bottas, Magnussen, Daniel Ricciardo is still at McLaren. Sebastian Vettel and Mick Schumacher are still in. Guan Yu Zhou and Nicholas Latifi.
Go Tiffy.
Go Tiffy. Nicholas Latifi, over his career, scored 0 podiums, had 0 top 10s, won 0 championships, scored 7 points, and won the 2021 Formula World Championship.
So he did all right.
He is, he's kind of a meme.
Oh, I get that.
It's a lot of
Look at him
digs.
go.
A lot of Canada at its finest.
Oh, what's up, Pistol?
Well, what the hell? Oh, this keyboard has shortcuts that just open things, close the game.
Uh-oh.
That's what just happened. Okay. Nope, we should be back. There we go. We're back. All right. Okay. Now advanced time. I'm gonna
The
say
future.
to the future. We just wait for the track to come to us. Maybe 3 minutes in. Yeah, this should be okay. Let's put the gloves back on and go do a flying lap.
Yeah. So that means you go into it just full speed, like, wow.
Yep. Yeah, it doesn't do the like drive out and all that. Where you drive out. So now I need to find some space to do a lap in. Okay, we got plenty of time to make it to start finish line. And now we go for the. Let's see where we qualify.
You think you're gonna qualify?
Yeah, I mean, I'll qualify. I might be last, but that was a bad turn 1 and 2. I'm holding up someone else. That's funny. Nope. You cannot
Damn.
get a penalty for obstructing on a hot lap.
How would that even work?
It wouldn't, like, you know. So if you're in a cooldown lap or you're on your warm-up lap, yeah, you can get a penalty for obstruction. But in this case, I'm also on a hot lap. So
Double hat lap.
I get rammed by a Red Bull. This is the speed difference. Like, if you look between the two of us, hell yeah, 21st. And I bet I have a Red Bull behind me.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top 3 today. Verstappen, Leclerc,
Nope,
and
I don't
George
have a Red
Russell.
Bull behind me.
Well, that wraps up qualifying, but
What?
don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow.
You can't get Red Bull?
as we head into the Grand Prix.
I mean, I could still buy it, but who was behind me then? Oh, Lance
Who is
Stroll
strong?
is still slower than me. Hell. To show the good spots, like, What do you mean by good spots, Cookie Mama?
The good, you know.
Did I look act stroll to get my seat? No, this is a new team on the grid. Oh, the racing line. So the racing line is kind of so. So in this one, I'm using the racing line just because these tracks I don't know that well. Generally speaking, you could do that in AR. It's usually not needed. The other thing is, its familiarity with the track is a big thing, but it's also like it changes, right? So the line in the wet is different from the line in the dry. It's different if it's sunny, if it's cloudy. If the air pressure is higher, your engine will make more power. You'll be traveling faster, so your braking point will be a little bit sooner than if it's like a really hot, dry day. So if it hasn't rained in a bit and the track's got a lot of rubber on it, you'll have more grip, so you can brake later. So like the exact positions of your racing, of where you brake, where you accelerate, is going to change like every day. So you could set up like an AR thing to do it, but most people don't, just because it changes so frequently that you'd basically spend all your time trying to fine tune it. Generally speaking, like the highest level of drivers, even in like stuff like Formula 1 or the game, you won't see using the racing line because like you'll see a lot of other people, they'll have different braking points, they'll take different lines through the same corner, and that comes down to like if I have a car that's set up to rotate really well, if I have a car that has a lot of downforce, like setup changes between cars. I'm using this as a guide to just kind of help me out because I don't know this track. But if I were to be really sweaty about this, but if I were to be sweaty enough to try and like really learn this track, yeah, I would have the racing lines turned off, because the racing line is like a decent like middle ground. It's not the fastest path through the track that the game is showing.
Both look like the Joker. The outfits is like the purple and green.
I tried to go for like my outfit that Lady Red drew for me.
Oh, nice.
I mean, she did do an amazing job, but also like I tried to go with the many names of Dan Ryder or Beeple Motors. All right, so we're starting from the back. Which is okay.
It's okay.
Okay. Well, we will soldier on. Go to the race. Shall soldier on. At least we get to hear the sound that I'm making, which unfortunately we won't hear anymore. So this is what could have been.
We're here today on the shores of the Red Sea in the Lower Hejaz Mountains to visit one of the newest circuits on the Formula One calendar. We're in Jeddah, home to what we all hope is going to be a thrilling Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. So let's take a look
26
at the
degrees
topographical
Celsius,
map of the
which
Jeddah
is not
Street
freedom
circuit.
units.
As you can see, a number of challenging corners.
That's pretty
for the drivers
hot.
to master.
Actually,
We'll
yeah.
see just how much the teams have benefited from their time spent in practice this weekend. And like many street circuits, this track has the potential to punish drivers that get it wrong. Let's hope we avoid any safety cars today. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. World champion
about
Max
80.
Verstappen starts from pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Russell, Sainz, and Sir Lewis Hamilton. and Perez. Joe, Bottas,
Stirless.
Fernando Alonso, and Kevin Magnussen. Norris, Ocon, Daniel Ricciardo, and Ticktum. Vettel, Mick Schumacher, Pierre Gasly, and Alex Albon. Sonoda,
Himself.
Latifi, Black Mamba, and Lance Stroll brings the grid to a close.
What did they call you?
It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today.
I didn't quite hear that one. What was the
Anthony
thing that they
Davidson
called you?
joins me once again in the commentary box. And
Say
it's
black
fantastic
man?
to have you with us here, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do
Oh, it's
you
even
stop
better.
those pre-race nerves from becoming
call me Black
overwhelming
Mamba.
when you're lining up on the grid?
Oh,
Well,
I
imagine they'll be
heard
starting
black
to feel
man.
the
I was
adrenaline
like,
as
that's
they anticipate the rundown into turn
What?
one. A bit like preparing to go into battle. The unknown situation will bring nerves, but that's a good thing. It will
Oh,
keep
that's
them
even
focused on
better.
the moment
Just people
and
like,
on their
what?
surroundings
What did they
as
call
we
him?
build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
Black Mamba.
Alright, let's see what the strategy is. Oh, wait. Go to 1.5 laps. Okay. Mediums to hards, one stop again. Alright, well. Maybe we'll get lucky with the safety car, or there'll be something towards the end. There is almost always something to. So. Okay.
Okay.
Formation lap.
The formation lap gets underway here in Saudi Arabia, and every driver will be looking to settle in for the race ahead.
Everyone's on
Sure,
mediums.
their car's ready for the battle as the lights go out. As the cars make their way back to the starting grid to form up and get ready for lights out, let's hope the race ahead today is a thrilling one that will go down as a memorable Grand Prix in the history books.
The Leyline Formula One. Well, chat, let's not give the FIA the secrets of how my car is powered.
Yeah.
Two McLarens. I keep thinking it says dark type, but I know it doesn't.
It says dork tide.
Yeah, got him.
Get wrecked, nerds. I try to get into it. It's never worked for me.
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Okay, never mind.
What's
I
going
need
on?
to restart the...
I can hear you. All good?
That was an oopsie
There
doodle
goes.
moment.
Like, what, did you just touch your helmet for something? Oh my god, you're just pushing it. What's going on right now? It was I was watching the stream and like there was tires shooting up everywhere.
So,
I thought you killed somebody.
well, I in fact did die.
Hmm.
Because everyone just like everyone just braked hard going to turn one. Like that. So frustrating. Let's just restart this. Get through turn one in one
Let's hit
piece,
some Returnal.
and then we can think about getting through the rest of this pack. No friends. That's not good. Oh wait. I got through one track, one turn, but not all of them. Okay. That was new. This is one of the most frustrating parts of this track, is how narrow it can be.
You know, my computer likes to randomly, like, it's been doing this thing where if I alt tab, it'll like turn off a monitor for some reason. It's getting really annoying.
That's weird. Like
I
permanently,
think my
or
graphic.
like permanently it'll or it'll shut down, or just for a little bit.
Like it'll kind of flicker for a second, and I can't do much until it comes back on. It messes up this game a lot too. That was a good run too. I was happy.
Aw.
Oh, I can't. Oh, I actually can see it. Hold on. What's that? What's the command to go like full screen and not Windows F11? Maybe it's enter. Yeah, I think it's Shift Enter. Windows key enter. Oh, one of those things.
The safety car may be deployed if there is an
Damn. Sucks. I really gotta do a fresh install of Windows. I think that's my problem.
I actually have damage now. Nope.
How do you tell? Nope, you're good. I'll be alright.
Oh, we should be getting DRS soon.
このラップでは DRS が使用可能だ。前のマシンとの差が1秒以内なら DRS ゾーンで使用できる。
Also know the, yep. It's in the AlphaTauri. If the pedestrians don't know how to jump out of the way. There should be no pedestrians on track. That would be like a time for pedestrians on track would be basically like yellow flag or red flag, depending on where on the track they are. And how easily they can get taken off the track. NASCAR, you can't really get on track because it's all like fenced in. So there's fences that prevent people from getting on the track in NASCAR. Old NASCAR had a problem with people throwing shit on track. No, there was a, maybe it was it's the German GPS me run in a while. There was a guy at a, I want to say Silverstone, or like a group of people at Silverstone that like glued themselves to the track. Well, we might be at the back of the grid, but at least we can hear the sweet, sweet noise. Man, we are so far behind. I just looked and saw cars going the other way. That's okay. I guess that was one of the other frustrations with this game at the time was the how inconsistent the AI difficulty was. Fine, drag me along with you, DRS then. Oh, I'm losing all the time here. Okay. I really got the setup wrong then. he's already a second ahead of me.
前のマシンのラップはお前より1秒早いぞ。
Second to lap handicap. Yep. We might be cooked. So, well, we'll just go around, do some laps, and bring it in then. Might be why pad of balance setup is for all those like wiggly little bits there. Medium speed corners. Which we are definitely not set up for. Maybe next time I'll actually look up some setups online. See what people have done to make these cars fast. This thing accelerates so violently. Like you look at the mile an hour in the bottom. You look at the mile an hour at the bottom, and the number goes up so quickly.
21位に上がったぞ。
Also burning through fuel at a rapid pace.
後ろのマシンがピットインした。ソフトコンパウンドに履き替えたようだ。
The leader has pitted for. Oh wait, no, there's someone behind that's pitted for. Gotifi is pitting for softs. Thank you, Gotifi. Actually, this is the track he became a legend at. Am I catching up to Stroll? Well, yes, I have the DRS and he doesn't. Perez. Alright, no problem with the tires. Focus on the driving. Which I should do because that was an unnecessary error. Maybe Perez can drag me along. No? Is that too far out? Yeah. It's too far out of the DRS range. Oh well. Yeah, how far they've already gotten.
前のマシンとの差は2.8秒。
Oh dear. It's a bit of the old, steering lock. Or, hopping over the curbs. And it's just tough to do with the second to lap handicap. 29 laps, I think.
後ろのマシンとの差は 16.6 秒。
Yeah, they do have crazy traction. I believe they average like 3 lateral G around here on some of these corners. But like if you look at Spa, where they go around like Eau Rouge and Radio, some of these cars are basically flat through all of it, which is almost impossible. Damn near impossible in any other car.
このラップにピットインだ。インラップはプッシュしろ。
In this lap.
後ろのマシンにラップあたり2秒追いつかれてる。
Sorry about that. I overturned. Took
no
longer than I
worries.
thought.
We're just sucking it up back here. So we have Goat TP to keep us company. It was such a goat that he switched to
前のマシン
softs.
との差は 6.4 秒。
So
Okay.
he's gonna need to pit again.
Let's go.
Well, outside of the safety cars that we've caused, we haven't seen any other safety cars. Oh, these tires are definitely.
Yeah, I mean, you can check the health shows that their use, right?
Yeah.
How many miles does a typical race run?
I think like 100 miles or so for a race, or 200 miles. Okay.
So why don't they just make better tire tech that lasts longer?
They deliberately don't.
後ろとの差は
But they could make
0.0
a.
秒。
Oh, you want to see something fun?
Sure, but I want you to continue on why they don't. Oh, you're pitting.
I'm pitting for new tires.
So you were saying they could.
右フロントホ
Make
イール
it
の
so-
装着に不具合があったようだ。
Oh wow, look at that.
とらわれずにいいフィニッシュを決め
They,
よう。
they screwed up the.
Wow.
このタイヤで最後まで走るんだ。
They screwed up the
Animation a little bit.
putting the tires on.
They can.
Hmm?
They can or they do.
They can't. So in
Oh.
that case, it was the pit crew was maybe like pit crews can also make errors.
Yeah.
エネルギーがたくさん余ってる。オーバーテイクボタンを使え。
So the whole like longer lasting tires would be less grippy isn't necessarily true. Pirelli could make a tire that has the grip of maybe not the ultra softs but the mediums.
And have it last forever.
That would last the length of the race. The problem is like if Formula One wants there to be some excitement in like pit strategy, and since
So
these
it's you purposely can't use formulated forever long.
Yep.
tires? You
Purposely
gotta like, have
doesn't.
at least one stop or something?
You're required to have one stop, and you're required to have 2 different compounds that you race with in the rules.
What's a compound, like tire style?
How soft the tire is. So like I switched from mediums to hards.
Mm-hmm.
So so those are 2 different compounds. If it rains, that goes out the window because there's like you just need to use rain tires.
Yeah, you don't want everyone sliding on the walls and dying.
Yeah, but in the dry, you're required to have 2 different tire compounds because you could do 2 mediums, and Formula One doesn't want that. They want to have cars that have.
So the rules are you have to stop once and you have to have you have to use 2 different sets of tires.
2 different compounds.
Oh, 2 different
So the rule is you must use 2 different compounds. So, or at least 2 different compounds. So you could use medium, medium, hard. You could use medium, hard, hard. And that's fine. Or medium, hard, soft, medium, whatever. As long as you'd use 2 different compounds of tread.
Okay.
I think Monaco now they're mandating 2 pit stops as well, regardless of ground or like weather.
Are they really seriously thinking about bringing fueling back?
I don't know. To me, that's about as serious as bringing the V10s back. It's something they want to try and like. They keep talking about bringing it back as a way to make the cars lighter. Because right now the cars like carry the full race load of fuel, all 200 miles worth of fuel. And these cars aren't. Well, I mean the new ones are actually quite fuel efficient.
But that's not their aim.
It kind of is. They're like part of the reason they're attracting Mercedes and Porsche or Audi is to make the cars more like make a Formula One or make engines more fuel efficient, so they can transfer some of that to regular cars.
Oh, okay.
So, like for example, right, a modern internal combustion engine. Think like, a 2-liter 4-banger from Ford. Right?
Okay.
That's gonna have a thermal efficiency like in the high 30s, like 35, 37%. So, like of the total amount of energy in a gallon of fuel, a modern internal combustion engine can extract like 30% of it and convert that to power.
Yeah, about yeah.
And that's like all the losses in noise, parasitic losses, wear, sound, just heat going into the ambient environment. Right? All that is like energy that isn't being used to make the car go forward.
I get you.
So, a Formula One car, modern Formula One cars, like the Mercedes F1 power unit, they don't tell you exactly how much, but it's over 50% thermal efficiency.
Alright.
So, they want to try and make, like, the tech that they use to bring that level of efficiency to a Formula One engine, they want to transfer that to a regular road car.
Oh, so every advancement here just kind of tumbles down.
Yeah, that's what they say anyway.
But the future is electric cars, sir.
I think eventually.
When are they gonna have When are they gonna have electric F1?
They do. They have Formula E.
Oh shit! I did not know that.
That's electric F1. So Formula E does things very differently from F1. For one, you have two different cars. Because there's not enough time to charge a battery mid-race. They'll literally just pit and just hop into another car.
Oh my god. No, what they gotta do See, this is the tech to make the BPL $1 billion. We have to find the RV, like the, you know, in remote control cars, you have a little slot-in battery. We just have to have like the whole bottom of like the middle is just like you push a button in with enough force and it drops the battery out, and then you slide in another battery like a new, and then off you go.
So they talked about doing that. The problem is crash worthiness.
Yeah. Then you have the battery fly out.
Yeah, you can't have the battery fly out, or if you have the battery exposed enough to where you could do that easily, it's also exposed to all the crap on track.
Yeah, you're right. I just thought it would be funny if you like, because I was talking to a friend at work, and he's like, well, they should come up with like battery stop stations for cars. I'm like, what? And he's like, so instead of stopping and charging your car, you pull up and it gives you, it just puts in a new battery, and then you drive off and it takes your old battery and restarts recharging it.
So
I'm like, what?
In Southeast Asia, they're doing that with mopeds.
That's pretty funny.
So you can
see, I know I was smart.
You can go to because mopeds are a lot lighter, and like, you know, the
they have Mario Kart boost zones. Like the track tells you can go faster now.
Yes.
Shells.
Yeah, there's like a portion of the track you can drive over, and I think it gives you a little boost like Mario Kart.
That is too funny. Does anyone take FE or F1E, whatever it is, seriously? Or is it just like a new thing?
Formula E is, I mean, it's taken pretty seriously. Like it's a whole like FIA sanctioned series and everything. So, oh man, Gotifi has caught up to us.
You better hurry up, man. What place are you in?
Second from last.
The last place. Oh my god, dude.
I got the setup really wrong, and I'm a second a lap slower than everyone else.
Yeah, I'm like, I think that's the first place guy lapping you.
No, that's the guy in actually last place. Well, now I'm in last place.
Well,
Mayan.
Throw a blue shell.
Throw a blue shell. Oh, Formula E would be more funny if it had blue shells.
Yeah, but then people wouldn't survive. Imagine going like 230 and then suddenly you get exploded. That force has to go somewhere.
Oh dear.
Oh.
That was a
bomb.
A dive bomb that I should not have gone for.
Yeah, I was wondering what that was about. Were you trying to like cut through, or?
Yeah, I was trying to get ahead of him at the apex.
It's just too fast.
But I was just too far back. EPL Mario Kart would be a time. I think it'd be a fun time.
Oh no, I if there was a safe way to do like that kind of damage and shit, like this is why I want hologram or holodecks to be a thing, because you could just do Mario Kart and you can explode and get flipped around in gravity, but it wouldn't hurt you, you know?
Oh, I was thinking like actual Mario Kart, not like real life Mario Kart.
Oh, dude, yeah. Do you have Mario Kart World?
I don't have a Switch 2.
Alright.
But normal Switch.
I mean, that's fine too, but I'm on World now, man. I'm not going back. Can't make me.
I'll have to get the new Switch 2 when they're like reasonably priced again.
Yeah, reasonably priced and has more than 2 games that came out.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Like
it releases with Mario Kart World and then a couple weeks later Donkey Kong, and it's like everything else is just an update from Switch 1, which is fine. But I figured like you want your launch of your new console to come with like array of Nintendo games.
Yeah, like an array of
all the main ones,
like Smash Brothers, Metroid.
Oh, dude, yeah, Switch 2 is a new Smash Bros. I'm gonna be flipping out. I'll do a beat WPL Smash Bros. Tourney.
Didn't we have one?
In like 2 years. Well, I don't know about that. Like with like 2 or 3 years, when like if the console / when it gets popular.
Yeah.
So they actually have people who can have a Switch and then also play the game, because apparently it's the most sold. Like, apparently broke all records in sales, but also
Switch
we're
2?
planning to and they actually plan to break all records in sales because they had a lot of stock and they're actually pretty easy to get still, but expensive. Yeah. Oh, I would love a new Star Fox game, and not one of those like weird adventure ones with like the stick and the girl fox thing. I want like
Star Fox.
Fox.
Yeah, the old Star
Not
Fox
so bad.
64.
Yeah, well, you gotta beat up. You gotta like, you just fight a really cool version of the floating head and the hands.
Yeah, I want to shoot Andros in the face again.
Yes. How did Andros have the pig son if he was a giant floating head?
Science.
Oh, true. I always worry that if you make too modern of a Star Fox, it just becomes a furry adventure.
I mean, yeah. Star Fox
he already is. I mean, he is a humanoid fox, right? All of them are humanoid animals, but it's not, traditional furry. But I feel like a new version or a high-def version of Star Fox would just be a furry.
It would be too furry adjacent. It would be very furry adjacent and be concerning. Especially if they did it in like UE5. You had I'm
glad they went the way they did with Sonic on the screen, right? You're not getting any kind of weird fetish shit outside the, your Sonic sonas.
No one's been like, we need to accurately portray hedgehog buttholes. Like they did for the Cats movie.
Yeah.
That to me was like, okay, yeah, this is furry shit.
Oh, no, legit. I mean, it's always so weird though. Cats do have buttholes. So do we.
They do have buttholes, and
I guess being reminded you have a butthole is not always a great thing.
Yeah, and cats do have buttholes. I don't necessarily pay extra attention to a cat's butthole, even when the cat's presenting it to you.
Hey, Mad Ducks, good time to join.
Hey, Mad Ducks.
He said, I just got home and loaded up Twitch. The exact moment Diggs said, high-def Star Fox would just be furry. We were talking about, with the release of Switch 2 having only one game released and one game that came out 2 weeks later, there's no other original titles for it yet. Still being one of the most successful console launches of ever, with just one fucking game. We missed the days where they would have the entire Nintendo original lineup ready within that first couple months release cycle, You'd have a Smash Bros, you'd have a Mario game, you'd have a Mario Kart or Mario Sports or something even a Metroid would show up or something, Don't have the originals on deck anymore.
Didn't the N64 release with Ocarina of Time? Maybe that was later.
I thought it was Nintendo Mario 64. But I think, let me double check. That's actually a good question. But things are good if back then companies had planned to, yeah, that's true. You can't rush profit if you're too busy thinking about quality and stuff.
Well, that, and you can't just be like, we'll fix it after launch when your fucking cartridge doesn't have an internet connection.
Right.
So you've got to make sure it actually works on launch. And it's feature complete on launch.
Everyone loves their money.
Yeah.
Money, me SpongeBob.
Money.
Speaking of money.
Speaking of money, how much more of this can I subject chat to? Oh, 5 more laps. Oh, 4 more laps.
Yeah. Oh, dude, same. Mario 64. I did everything you possibly could in Mario 64. I even tried to speedrun it once when I heard that was a thing, and I realized nope.
Dude, speedrun of
Star
Mario.
Fox. Oh, dude, I played so much Star Fox. I found all the good any secret levels, all the areas you can go under, and different routes you can take.
Oh yeah, the secret routes that unlock you need to do this and this and this, and
Yeah, go through the waterfall here. Kill this guy in this amount of time. Do not let any of your people die ever.
yep. Yeah, it was so much fun. Granted, I was also in like high school, so I had time to do all that. Well, not high school, but I was in high school by the time I had an N64.
I actually lost friends because of it, because I was a kid who had Nintendo 64, so I had a lot more time and exposure on it, and I was also like a slacker as hell. So I became, you know, the local, not saying much because you can see how crazy pros can get, but I was a local Super Smash Brothers, I think, Brawl?
No, that was Melee. Or no,
Yeah, Melee.
Melee was GameCube. That might have
Yeah,
just been Super Smash Brothers on N64.
Yeah, I think it was the GameCube the one. No, yeah, I remember that.
I think
Yeah,
Melee is
the
GameCube.
original, yeah, the first Smash Bros. I was like a god because Star Fox was so broken. You couldn't do anything to him if you put on a shield, essentially, except, you know, hit him. But you never were trying to get that close to him because he would just knock you into space.
Yeah. Yep, the reflecting shield.
So people would come over, we'd play like little turn me versus them, then they would all team up, and they would just stop playing because they didn't like playing against me. And then I went the same way with like Mario Kart 64 in battle zones, because I was ungodly good at using the walls to like jump and avoid shells and shit.
Damn.
So I had a lot of people just not play games with me anymore. And then when I started playing like Star Siege Tribes on PC years later, I got a taste of the competitive scene and decided that I don't want that, so I stopped being that guy.
Yeah, I got a taste of
because League brought the worst out of you.
Yeah, I got a taste of the competitive like Melee scene. That after that, it's like I'm only ever playing Smash Brothers with people I know. You remember the launch of what was it? The Smash Brothers for the Wii U, when like Nintendo actually put on like a Smash tournament.
I actually never got. I kind of fell off after GameCube. I had a Wii original and the balance board and all that shit. And then my ex at the time, after we broke up, she sold all of that when I was at work so she can get some money. Yeah.
That's not cool.
Yeah, well, there was no goodness back then. Mario! Yeah, I say Mario. I don't know why I say Mario. Luigi Mario and Mario Mario.
Isn't
But
it?
yeah, when you do those, just shake, like smash the buttons down, so you like use your knuckles, like quick hit all the buttons on Mario Party games, or move the joystick around so fast with your hand that you get like you start peeling skin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those Nintendo 64 controllers were meant to kill you.
Oh, blue flags. Alright, go. Jesus Christ, okay, fine.
後ろのマシンとは競り合うが先に行かせるんだ 残る燃料は3ラップ分くらいだ
Oh man, a Tide voice smash me. Remark rivalry. Sounds awesome. Well, this should be one more lap of
前
pain.
にいるマシンとの差は11.7秒。
This is Spain without the S. And Max is just putting in fastest lap after fastest lap. A
合計タイヤカスを集めながら戻ってくれ。
duck themed shower curtain. That's amazing. Yeah, yeah. Well, no, there's one DNF. Ether. I think Leclerc had a DNF.
So, Anthony, what made the difference out there today?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up.
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position
Merely
today,
mischief
and it's
adjacent.
great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sports that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win. Max Verstappen's excellent result today sees him take over as the new leader of the Drivers' Championship. And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the
That
drivers'
was a
table.
really poor
Well,
race
after
for
an
us,
incredible
but that's
day of
okay.
racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
Well, you can't fault anything that Sergio Perez did out on the track today. He drove flawlessly,
Speed Racer
making him an
game?
easy pick.
Let's move on to the
Is
constructors.
there? I'm
And
sure
pulling
there has to
further
be.
ahead in the standings,
Probably on like
it's
Super
Red
Nintendo
Bull.
or something.
There was also a strong
Yeah.
showing from the McLaren team today as they make their way up the standings.
I don't think there's a
After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us
Speed Racer
next
game,
time out.
unfortunately.
Be sure to join us once again as we
Speed
continue
Racer,
to
the
bring
video
you all
game.
the excitement of Formula One.
It came out for the Wii.
interesting. Okay.
It's April 29th, 2008. It was set from it was a tie-in from the 2008 movie, which I actually really enjoyed, guys. Like legit.
Well, let's see. Smoke Speed Blaze goes down to 12th position, fortunately, and Beeple Motors Racing is now got from 6th to 7th position. Unfortunate. But that's Speed Racer movie was pretty fun. Was Danny on forum? Afternoon, Rimward Herald.
Hey, Rimworld.
No, I was in last place. Or second
Yeah, I
to
really
last.
enjoy the Speed Racer movie. It was the right amount of silly with like some pretty good graphics. Did wonderful with colors.
Yeah. Yeah. And like the tracks were like just fun. You know?
For Hot Wheels, for sure.
Yeah, they were Hot Wheels tracks. It was just fun.
It was very fun.
Right, let's do power equipment upgrade. Search. You're now 4th. People Motors Racing is 4th. Well, okay. This is kind of a lie because it's saying that's the overall performance.
Mm-hmm.
And for whatever reason, we've invested into like durability upgrades, which don't help the car go any faster.
You must go faster.
So it's just like, oh, the car's reliable. That's great. I don't like. Okay. So yeah, like we have the most durability upgrade, but it's like I need to get points. Like if my car explodes every other race, but in one race I get like second, that's gonna put my team far further ahead than teams that are like consistently in the bottom of the chart. But that's okay. We're fixing the upgrades. We're putting some more some emphasis on things to make the car go faster. Let's see. Where car go fast? We desperately need more chassis and aero upgrade. Counted. That is. All right. So there's one that's discounted. That's really discounted. Okay. For Australia, that's fine.
Why is everything discounted?
So, when you do the practice sessions, you gather data, and that data will reduce how much, like, the points in the top right you need for a particular upgrade.
Okay.
So, yeah, apparently gonna have some really fast. Can I speed these upgrades up? And rush them.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I can. Failed upgrades are cheaper to retry. So Titicus or Banicus, that in some of the earliest, and I mean like late 80s earliest ECUs, because ECUs initially were developed for Formula 1, just to control, like when they were having the insane turbochargers, they needed to tightly control the ignition. The fuel, when the fuel entered the chamber and the ignition, otherwise they'd get problems with pre-detonation. Those ECUs were so noisy that they disabled themselves.
I'll be right back. Actually, I'm gonna go at dinner or breakfast just got finished. I'm gonna go eat. Well, thanks for the stream, guy.
All right. Well, thanks for stopping by, Diggs.
Yeah, it was a good time.
So this is just going to be like a little bit of pre-work for the next stream. Let's see. Wing mirrors or spec 2 required to rush. Cannot rush this one. Okay. What can we rush then? Powertrain and durability. You can rush powertrain and durability up. Okay. And nothing is 750. Okay. Well, let's just get this then. Yeah, our arrow is not great. We have worse arrow than Audi. Our arrow is on par with McLaren. stators.
We had a major
Failed.
issue on the production line earlier this week, so the entire development package for this weekend has failed. Any redevelopments will need to be ordered from the R&D screen.
Hell yeah, you love to see it. Insufficient points. Is that enough to develop this status upgrade? Yes, but not in time. You love to see it. Maybe.
You're not currently in a rivalry. Sooner or later, you'll probably be asked by the media who you consider to be your rival. Think carefully who you select, as while you will receive acclaim for beating them, you'll lose acclaim if you fail to do so.
What did that fail? Was it Arrow? Yeah. Fine. At least you can't fail them twice in a
I know
row.
we were expecting some new developments to come through, but some of them have failed quality control. We'll need to tell the team what to redevelop via the R&D screen.
Alright, let's do this then. And it's wet? Okay. Right. I need to turn this back on for man. Here, auto. I'm doing it with the This is okay. Alright, we'll do it in the rain then. Maybe. Might do it in the rain. This was another feature of Formula 122 that was kind of eh. Does it not compensate for rain? No, it must compensate. Otherwise this would suck. Come on, car. You can maybe do it. Have some faith in you. That faith was clearly misplaced. Alright, well, we got silver in the rain. Start it? Alright, let's try it. Make it one more time. We have time. Only one card to Saint. Okay. Let's just have a crash after the finish line. I don't know if I can get 93. Oh, we're definitely not going faster than around the corner. See if I can nail this one. Yeah, that was about as much as I'm gonna hit. I think I'm getting an extra 2.5 miles an hour. Don't think that's happening. Use the wiper fluid for extra aero. If I knew how to do that. This is one of the safety cars, yes. Well, I think I found an extra mile an hour in that, but yeah. .2. Yep. I think that's about where I'm getting. Use the Viper for extra. That's would be nice if I could. But with this, let's see. Let's look at the standings. Oh wait, let's see that is in fact our driver. One of the many names of David Ryder. Yeah, if you look at the oh, what was it? There's some video of Bernd Maylander driving the Formula One car round or the safety car round, and yeah, if you watch where he is, like watch him drive the car and watch the car behind him, and like the Formula One cars are basically trundling on idle, and he is like tail wagging, like trail braking. Just the car is being driven to within an inch of its life. The safety car, that is. In sport mode, like, you know, aggressive shifting, braking as aggressively as he can, and the Formula One cars behind it are just trundling. It's kind of wild to see, and really showcases the difference in like speed and ability. Because like these, like the AMG GTR, it's not a slow car, but compared to the Formula One cars, it's just incredibly slow. Oh, this is what I want to see. The driver market. Who can we pick up as a driver? Free agent wise. So we got Michael Schumacher, Senna, Prost, Luis, $15 million. Yeah. I can have Schumacher, who's a better rated driver, for $5 million. I have Vettel, who I'm still a fan of. But these are all like the normal crew. Let's see let's see the fun crew, the fun end of the spectrum. Theo Porcher, Drogovic, Sportsman. Yeah, oh, we could get Pastry. What's Pastry rated at? 67. He got really fast, really quickly. He went from like a 67 rated to an 80 rated in 2 years. Narwala, for sure. Yuri Vips. Yeah, imagine being able to be like, I'm gonna go pick up Oscar Pastry for $1 million. You know, maybe I don't want to jinx it, but like, it looks to be a competitor for this year's World Championship. So, yeah, imagine getting a future world champion for $1 million. Fittipaldi, Armstrong, Kim Lawson. There's $800K for him. Aitken, Christian Lund. Isn't Lundgaard in IndyCar now? I want to say he is, but I could be wrong. Sato, Chung. Oh, they got rid of our boy. No Ragunathan. No Lord and Savior Javier. Unfortunate. It's just another Formula 1. But let's see. We started with some cash and spent all of it. Now we're back up to some cash. 1.78 million. I can spend that. Yeah. That is actually, yeah, there's no female drivers. I think in the past there were some. I know you can, or like your player character, you can choose a female driver. So, yeah, you can choose a female driver for your player character. But yeah, there we go, chat. We have done some Formula 1. Formula 1 how I wish it would be, with the proper engine. But unfortunately, that is not the case. We will not have, I don't think we'll ever get V10s. But hey, that's why we can mod it into our games. So, I hope you guys had fun. We should be having a Puzzle Pulsar coming up next. Oh, never mind. He says he's dipping out. Okay, so no Pulsar, unfortunate. But after later today, we should be having a Stormy Storm, doing more Star Wars, and then Sunday with Halzakar of the Black Panther, doing some wrestle. Should be a heckin' wrestle. So, that should be pretty fun. Should be pretty fun. There's not gonna be much coming on for the next few hours, but after that, it should be a nice Sunday. So, hope everyone had fun. We shall probably return next week with more driving fast with the V10s, and yeah, watch the highlights. So have fun, take care, and we shall see you all next week. More racing.
Dramatic reading, down with the sickness. 3, 2, 1. Can you feel that? Ah, shit. Ooh, ah, 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 ah. Ooh, ah, 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 ah. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. Drowning deep in my sea of loathing, broken your servant I kneel. Will you give it to me? It seems that what's left of my human side is slowly changing in me. Will you give it to me? Looking at my own reflection, when suddenly it changes. Violently it changes. Oh, there is no turning back. You've woken up the demon in me. Get up. Come on, get down with the sickness. Get up. Come on, get down with the sickness. Get up. Come on, get down with the sickness. Open up your hate and let it flow into me.